Next up, we have the co-founder and CTO of Hibi Health, Uzay Macar. He is going to do a technical demo of the Hibi platform. Once again, can I ask you to use the chat function? There will be a Q&A after this session. If you'd like to ask any questions, then we can do so. And also to continue to use the hashtag CHT 2023. I was fortunate enough to work with Hibi recently on an accelerator program. They're an amazing organization, and I really hope that you enjoy this presentation.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me. I'm Uzay, co-founder and chief technology officer at Hibi. I'm an entrepreneur and researcher working at the intersection of healthcare and technology, having founded 2 startups in this space before. I've been involved in a multitude of commercial and research projects in this field across the US, Canada, and now UK, focusing on things like point-of-care testing for HIV and COVID-19, medical imaging for brain injury, and healthcare task management. And now, on behalf of Hibi, I'm excited to present our technology at CHT to a global child health community. So, without further ado, what are we doing at Hibi? Today, it's estimated that 1 in 6 families care for a child with additional needs. Although children's conditions can vary considerably, their families, specifically their parents, often have very shared needs. For every child, there's a family working out how to manage, coordinate, and navigate their care. Parents become their child's care coordinator, managing medications, symptoms, documents, appointments, and more, all while navigating the very complex system split across health, education, and social care. It's also well established that where families are provided with care coordination support, there are improvements in child and parent care outcomes and significant cost reductions due to reduced care utilization. However, unfortunately, nowadays, this support is very difficult for families to access. It's typically paper-based systems and long wait times for appointments or otherwise telephone helplines. Well, at Hibi, we have tried to make this support scalable for the first time. We did this by offering smart tracking of care information, care team collaboration, and AI-enabled personalized guidance all in one digital platform, a mobile application. We provide families with the tools and resources they need so they can focus on being parents rather than overwhelmed administrators. I'm actually about to show you our platform live in a second, but before that, I quickly want to explain our key offerings. Number 1 on the left, families and care teams keep a central and shareable record of symptoms, behaviors, medications, appointments, notes, and more. Number 2, they have an easy access care passport that they can share at the touch of a button from their phone. And number 3 and 4, they have access to a conversational AI that provides personalized guidance that has been trained on social care specific information and a library of trusted and relevant content to answer their questions on anything from benefits to how to discover local care options. Now on to our demo. Here in the first few seconds, you will see a parent carer trying to set up the app for the first time. Now the parent carer is entering information about their child. The platform allows the parent carer to customize the platform to suit their needs best. For example, which conditions and symptoms they would like to track and how they would like to track them. With the help of focus groups and a lot of focus groups with professionals and families, we have mapped out a comprehensive list of things we call trackers. And the categories of these trackers are behavioral, physical, and daily. In the example, you can see the parent carer ticking basically a few different trackers, and then in some time also creating a custom tracker called Anxiety. And for this tracker, you have the option to add numerical entries or any custom categories you want. After this step, the parent carer is simply ready to use the app. So this first screen of the app is what we call a profile. It serves as an overview of the child and their needs. The digital care passport you basically see on the screen right now was modeled after paper NHS care passports used in children's health in some regions across the UK. You just saw a summary of the child, which was including a snapshot of them. Now you're looking at a care circle, which lists out family members and healthcare professionals involved in their child's care. Through here, parents can actually invite out these professionals and family members to be directly involved in the platform to basically look and contribute to the same central digital care record. You can see the user setting up permissions. Next up, we have a list of medications and different details about that medication, such as duration, frequency, and with ability to add different reminders. Here's a list of conditions and any other information. Now we're looking at the behavior section, which discusses the likes and dislikes of the child, as well as how to best support them. The last section concerns the preferred communication style of the child. The HEBE passport is customizable such that parents' carers can add new sections, for example, for equipment or different care plans, or really anything they would like to add on to the care. Also, you can easily export the passport to a PDF through the share option, as you can see. And what this does is it simply generates a PDF that you can then share through WhatsApp or email or any preferred communication you want with somebody else. This is our journal. As you can see, this parent care has tracked a few different things such as mood, sleep quality, meltdown, and even some notes and appointments. Now, through HEBE's check-in, parent carers can track and share symptoms, behaviors, appointments, medications, and much more from a central interface. For today, for example, let's just track mood and sleep quality. As shown in the example, you can also add additional details and context if desired. You can see the newly events tracked here on the screen. For example, you could also log an appointment that, say, happened yesterday. And with this appointment, we can basically specify who was the doctor, right? Doctor's name or title, and also any additional details about this appointment, such as any outcomes discussed with the GP or the pediatrician or whatever role the doctor has, or really anything else you want to mention. The user can additionally add pictures, attach videos, or anything they want, really. Now, back in Journal, you can actually search back for events, appointments, or notes, and easily see what context they appeared at a previous date. So this example, for example, it shows the appointment that we just tracked, right? We are searching for it. And obviously, this is a retrospective use case, but you could also use it prospectively, meaning you could log appointments for the future with reminders. Now, finally, in the journal, you have access to your trends, and you can explore trends, patterns, and progress over time over different trackers, find correlations between trackers, and also identify triggers for symptoms and different behaviors. This also shows how you can easily export it to a PDF and share it with somebody else. Finally, this is the Discover section. Here we are first showing you our library of content written by experts in this field, and the content really ranges from parenting strategies and parent care well-being to benefits and support services. And we are constantly adding new content here. Let's take a look at one of the articles, for example. This tries to give the parent carer the step-by-step EHCP process. It also links to different articles so that the user can navigate through the library. Now, next up, the parent carer can actually directly ask a question on their mind, and the conversational AI agent will then guide them through the relevant resources and support them in navigating the complex health, education, and social care systems. And this is all possible because it uses the latest advancements in open source language models, domain-based prompt engineering, and an extensive knowledge base of relevant resources and information on social care. For example, you can see the parent carer asking the question, what is an EHCP? And here we give the agent gives a short answer with relevant articles from our discovered library. Now we can ask the same question in Spanish or really any other language as well. And the conversational AI agent will be able to answer this and then basically give similar answers. And here we are showcasing our AI and platform's multilingual capability. And it's an important matter to basically discuss and to basically keep in mind, especially for child's care. Now, another example we have is, can you give any tips on managing my child's care? The thing to mention here is that the conversational AI is also context aware, meaning it has access to information stored elsewhere in the platform, and it uses this context to further personalize this answer. And finally, in this example, you can see the parent carer asking, do you have any insights or trends on my trackers, basically things I tracked in my journal. And then the conversational agent should be able to analyze that data and give the parent carer a few insights or analysis. And hopefully the parent carer can then use this information to find and explore trends and patterns. Here, the last example is basically showcasing the geophysical awareness of our conversational agent. So as you can see, the conversational agent knows the user's location and then is able to recommend a few local services based on the location. So I think this is it from our demo. Thanks for watching. For the conversational agent part, this is only the beginning of what we can do, and we are very excited in pursuing this further. Before moving to the next slides, just quickly, a quick note on data privacy and security. Our users' privacy is our priority, and we use industry-best standards alongside technical and organizational measures to safeguard data and keep it secure. And more information can be found on this in our website as well. So co-design has been at the center of HIBI. We are literally working with hundreds of families and hundreds of professionals, and we are running workshops with numerous care organizations to keep iterating on the product and then keep coming up with new features that can hopefully be useful for these families. From the codes, you can see that a few of our early users have described Hibi as every special needs parent's dream. And obviously, all of these have been very, very rewarding for us. It's the reason why we do what we do. So thank you so much. We are releasing the Beyond Early Access of Hibi next month. We have an offering directly to the families on the App Store, which is £5 per family per month. But we also want to work with forward-thinking organizations who can basically promote Hibi to populations they support at substantially reduced rates so that it can actually be free for families to use and benefit from. So please drop me a note afterwards if you are interested in partnering with us or testing Hibi out with your population or supporting families, or if you're simply interested in talking. Thank you for listening.
Uzay, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation.